Cheers.
Cheers. Oh. Ding.
Oh, and we lost the camera. And wait, game is live, dude.
Game is live indeed! Ladies and gentlemen,
Alright.
let's get into it. Welcome to another weekend of the Masterleague. We are today on CrossRoads Extreme, which means we got not one, not two, not three, not four, but 5 VPs on this map, which is going to allow for some aggressive plays. One guy who knows how to handle aggressive plays is the Polish menace in the south, Kimbo, coming out with the Soviets. And his challenger in the north is
none other than the Portuguese player Devm, playing as Ostia, of course, already locking in his commander, Lightning War Doctrine, which of course has some very classical abilities such as the Tiger, but it also has those skill planes, quite infamous and quite dangerous.
Are we going to see a bunch of G43s as well, Elpern?
I would assume so, picking this doctrine, but we'll see what Devm opts for. I personally, I don't think the G43 is a straight up upgrade compared to the LMG. So we'll just see what he feels, I think. We also have a commander pick from Mr. Kimbo, having picked guard rifle combined arms.
And I honestly can't believe that this wasn't vetoed.
Yeah, I must say, this commander is running with vetoes, and this is definitely one of those commanders that's seeing a lot of popularity currently because of the KV1. But other than the KV1, I mean, it's not the only doctrine that has a KV1, but it's just a very strong package of abilities as well, with the guards and skill planes.
Guards and skill planes, yeah. Kimbo at the moment eating bullets from the Germans. Losing quite a bit of manpower here, but he has managed to secure the right hand side in the meantime, so it was all just a ruse, keeping Devm occupied. He's getting himself some resources.
Very true, not the best engagements for him, but he is also going for the weaker two engineer triple con strat here. I doubt we'll see a 4 con, considering you can get guards at 2 command points instead. So he is definitely having a weaker spike here, or a slower spike, but he will get that flamethrower quite soon, I think.
Yeah, it's a couple seconds off starting.
Yeah, and that's where he can start leveling the playing field.
MG42 setting up. Conscripts getting green cover, but they have to fight 2 grenadiers there as well. Not going pretty.
We have that flamethrower ticking. Kimbo just waiting right now. He's capturing all the territory up northeast.
Looks like something's going for a cutoff here.
This flamer in the house is actually going to burn that machine gun. That could be a dead machine gun if Devm's not careful.
Burst. Oh, he's focused firing it.
Yeah.
Not a very good flamer burst versus the units in green there.
Yeah.
There's still one engineer on the retreat path.
Don't think that's enough to kill though. Those grenadiers are getting very low though. Some Polish body blocking going
as
on.
well. Almost dead here.
Even trades, I can't believe nothing died.
That was painful engagements all around.
I just want to point out here, take a look at the Grenadiers models. They pretty much only lost 1 model each, which is of course from the latest patch. They just dropped models less, and it makes it so you can take a bit better engagements, because if he had lost like 4 or 5 more models here with those HP pools, that's manpower he does not currently own. So.
But the next engagements are going to be tough, although Kimbo's units aren't the healthiest either. Oh, this conscript is dropping fast, trying to build that sandbag, and he has to run for it. He might actually go down here.
Most likely will. Red cover coming up. And 3 grenadiers. There's a mine though here.
Painful loss. Kimbo, just a little bit late there.
He instantly replaces it as well.
He could also just swap out a guard, and that's probably what he's going to do now.
Yeah, good catch actually. I do like that.
Fresh guards troops are standing by.
Tier 2 coming up for Devm.
Do you expect to see a 2-2 here? I'm actually expecting a flame off track. Look at the munitions.
I would say 2-2. Let's get a heal bunker as well. Desperately needs that.
Enemy forces are neutralizing a sector.
Even with that loss though, I mean, Kimbo is holding that map. There is... I mean, finally Devm is making a push down southeast, but Kimbo is already there, grabbing the mirror side.
Yeah. Mines once again going down.
We are losing territory.
Standing by.
Center house currently under firm control by the MG42.
And he is rebuilding that conscript as well. I did not expect that. Very interesting option.
MG42, flamethrower is in range of the building here. Oh, the grenade was just...
Just managed to get out of there before it went off. Oh, and we do see a flame half track.
Wait, he cancelled it? I didn't catch that.
Yeah, me neither. But I think it makes a lot of sense here, because he can heal his squads without having to build a hill bunker right away. And then he'll get the flamers up. So I really like this, but he's not...
He's not healing, so...
Okay. Maybe he prefers to, you know, go... He likes to live dangerously, you know? It's like blackjack. Hit on 20.
The enemy is attempting to steal our sector. Now this land belongs to the Soviet people.
And look at that, the combat engineers have more damage than the conscripts. Oh, thanks to that flamer. Now I want to see what Kimbo's response is going to be. He's already attacking a grenade package. The moment he saw the flamer half track.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think we'll see a assist gun immediately here. I think he is almost at the T-70. He might as well go for it. It's gonna be extremely delayed always.
And look at this map control, it's impressive. He's getting 4 VPs under control as well.
Just very aggressive, and I feel like Devm so far, while Devm is getting the stronger engagements here, he's not fast enough to cap the map.
No healing on the grenadiers is painful.
He's getting it right now.
Our territory is falling into enemy hands.
Teammate going in.
Yeah, guards are trying to catch up. I don't think he will though. That con is getting extremely low, by the way.
Oh, now he's standing with the flamer in the flames.
Yeah, I feel like this is a bit naive. Maybe.
Can he get close enough? He can get close enough for the merge. Now the guards, can he finish it off? They need the volley. Did he actually get it?
Yes, they can. Wow.
Pick up there for Kimbo.
I thought surely that would make it out alive, but nope.
The enemy is inflicting losses upon us.
Now I would say Kimbo is quite far ahead. He has
Yeah,
no
definitely.
weapon upgrades for Devm either.
I mean, he could even skip T7 here. I don't think he will, but I don't think it would be like silly to do so. Because that KV one is like, you know, if you can get that out on P4 timing, that's like brilliant. You know?
Yep. First weapon upgrade on the side of Devm.
Our opponents are seizing a sector.
We can't kill all the Soviet people.
Do you think he will go G43 on all his guns?
The peg gun is ready for orders.
I think you just need something. And G43 is the fastest you can get.
Once again, he's capturing that fuel
The
point.
sector
Devm
has
is
been
really
cut off.
struggling here in the map, I feel. It's just really well played from Kimbo all around. He's getting a lot of use. If you look around the map, you'll spot a couple mines here and
Yep.
there. And it's just bleeding Devm. Yeah, and it's also making Devm more cautious, so he can't capture the map quite as fast because he does want to sweep it first.
Even MG and Grenadier in the
Enemy is
north
taking our territory.
can't make a dent in the conscript. With the second conscript rallying.
Yeah, even MG and the Grenadier couldn't beat that conscript, by the way, behind the sandbag. Just so strong behind that green cover. It makes it so painful to get rid of without a flamethrower of some kind.
We are losing a sector.
Which is why I actually kind of like the double pioneer for Frost here right now. I think it's really nice if you get it sort of early.
Needed to sweep the mines as well.
Okay, we also hit the dirt there from Kimbo's conscripts up north.
Enemy forces are securing our territory.
Interesting option.
The machine and
Hit the
gewehr
dirt,
team
of
is
course,
awaiting
makes them
orders.
deal less damage, but also makes them be able to take a lot more. I'm not entirely sure on the numbers, but I think it almost acts as slightly better than yellow cover. I might be completely wrong on that though.
Guards are gonna get their DP-28s right now. Just in time as they engage those Grenadiers.
And the MG just got flanked by the sprinting conscript up north, who gets back his sandbag. See, second machine gun from Devm. I think that's a very wise decision.
The Kimbo, by the way, talking about tagging decisions, he did decide to skip. He's 10 fuel away from E34. We'll wait 2 minutes and try and get that AV1.
Just
right?
go for, yeah, I think AV1 is the choice, right? I mean, Devm hasn't even gotten battle phase 2 yet. He is so far behind.
Already lost 200 VPs as well, so pressure is on.
Yeah, he's going for the T-34 though. I feel like that's a risky
Our opponents are
choice,
seizing a
actually.
sector.
But maybe he thinks he can end the game before KV1 becomes relevant.
Yeah, second pack is on the way though. And one
Yeah,
T-34
Devm-
versus 2 packs.
Devm is thinking, you know, he's noticed, you know, the obvious absence of a T-70, and he realizes that, shit, this is medium vehicle timing right now. He's gonna need that second pack.
Finally, Devm seems to get some back control. Now that he has
See,
weapon
chat.
upgrades,
Anti-tank gun has arrived.
these Grenadiers are trading a bit more better.
The enemy is
Oh, yeah.
taking our territory.
He's trying to get control over those VPs as well. He's bleeding,
Our lines of supply are
and
disrupted.
the flamethrower is flanking the house. The T-34 makes its presence known.
Rifle nade on the hit the dirt conscripts. They
Yeah.
didn't even flinch.
We are
I
losing
must
a
say, I mean, look
sector.
at the pop cap. Even with the vehicle, Kimbo is almost down 10 pop points compared to Devm. He has such a force. He's picking such nice engagements. He can have that extra unit out.
Yeah, Kimbo at the moment is lacking support weapons. No MG to lock down. No this gun to barrage MGs away. Oh, and Kimbo is feeling cocky here with this T-34. Now we notice there's a second pack. Both connect.
Enemy forces are securing
That's
our
actually really in
territory.
trouble.
Attack round misses. Other pack has a good lineup though. Can it connect?
Second as well.
Only one connects. He gets it
Double
out of
miss.
there.
That's the well-known Kimbo luck, as they call it.
There's only one miss.
Oh, 2.
Yeah, I mean, attack round through the building. You can't expect that to hit.
I'm not sure if that was an attack round. It could have been,
Enemy
for sure.
is taking our territory.
Definitely was. Just quick look at the chat. How's the volumes right now? Is Elpern too loud? Was the game too loud? Let me know. Can adjust.
I've not seen any complaints, so I think he did this really well. I'll give a hand of applause to Mr. Dutchman.
It's okay. I already lowered the game volume. Boom, another mine pops away, 60 manpower here.
Now we start to, finally start to see Devm's superior force here, starting to make some territory gains. He's pushing up with the entire army, the double pack, the everything is coming up right now. And I feel like Kimbo, if he had the KV one here, I don't know, you keep...
Yeah, you can just
it
stick
feels
around
like
a little
it would've been
longer, right?
Yeah. Would have been a safer option overall, I think. But oh well, he's gonna have one soon anyway, I believe he's going for it next.
Should I get a Katusha first?
No, I would not. But maybe, I don't know. You know, Kimbo plays Kimbo ways, you know?
Over the yellow. Ooh, it's gonna get away.
There no huge flamethrower burst there.
Oh, that guy just lit up in a crisp. His body isn't even here anymore.
The enemy is attempting to steal our sector.
I mean, Kimbo once again with definitely the inferior force here is almost getting a triple cap again. Not a triple cap, but you know, a 3 out of 5. 3/5.
This is confusing. But if you look at the T-34, it only got 3 kills. It's out for 2-3 minutes right now.
Yeah,
definitely
and it's
not the value.
giving veterans into the packs. They're gonna be vet 1 by the time KV1 is here.
We are losing a sector.
Do you think he goes Sysgun before he picks up a vehicle? I feel like it would be an okay choice, or maybe just a machine gun actually.
Now with the manpower he's floating right now, he can probably get Ziskin in vehicle. He definitely needs that Ziskin. It's only for the indirect. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Who is actually going for the Katusha? Nice calls, Dutchman.
Katusha plus Ziskin.
Up north.
Yeah,
Conscript's been cheekingly capturing the munition points. Devm says, I don't want that. He wants those airplanes.
look at the calls, chat.
Yeah, I
Here comes
think
the
it's
PR.
reasonable. It's
good
long
idea.
game.
I mean, it's 4 support weapons. You got the pesky house, which you probably just want to volley down. You don't have to deal with that anymore. There's definitely T-guns. Backend sets up while under fire. Doesn't connect. And the Molotov's gonna force it away.
Those grunts are getting low. T-34 shots misses.
Wait, that can
I have,
happen.
yeah, I've really learned to not stand too close to that tank. It's a infantry killer for sure.
Look at those packins. Just a little bit on the negative cover there. Both down to 50% HP.
Katusha is in position. P4 is out as well, by the way. There's actually a lot of AT versus this T-34 here.
Ziskin is also coming. Katusha's hitting. One shot
Huge
connects.
pack from the T-34.
Oh, the block! Oh, and it gets it both. The block by the P4. E-cruise both of those pack guns.
Yeah, that Katusha has already paid off, I think. It only has 3 kills, but that's 2 decrews, which is like 5 men.
It's quickly recrewing one of the AT guns. E4 took a volley from the Ziz as well.
He did not reverse the Katusha away. I feel like that's playing with
Busy
fire.
somewhere else. But he has heard you, Elpern.
Yeah.
It's going back to base now.
Tiger tanks are now available to you, Commander. Use the enemy is attempting to steal
P4
our
just
sector.
takes a straight up beating. No.
Oh,
Flamer engineer.
that flamethrower, yeah.
Gonna lose that.
By the
See,
way,
he hit the dirt on the right side VP,
yeah,
but versus
and
incendiary
it's
rounds.
actually capturing. Don't think it's gonna. No, that's not enough. Exactly.
Enemy forces
He
are
does notice though
securing
and
our
managed to get
territory.
away.
So hit the
He's
dirt
using that
defense
yeah.
as the suppression. Good ability versus double MG.
I feel like he should get some more support weapons to back that up though, because the hit the dirt can tank it, but
Good
you
position
still
here from
need
the
something
pack.
to deal the damage.
Doesn't connect the second shot. Is the P4 going in? Siskan is not here. There
I
have
don't
been
think
plenty
he
of
will,
mines,
or
but
will he? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Has this
he
area been
stops.
swept yet?
He stops. He's waiting for the sweeper. Sweeper's behind.
Yeah, I think
Now the
that's
Siskan is ready. Conscripts are
that's
marching forward.
this is the sober players playing. You know, you wait for the sweeper. Instant hit the dirt there.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Very nice use, yeah.
The enemy is taking our
See,
territory.
Katusha's ready. It's moving out. What are we aiming for? P4 can't even get repaired.
I think a lack of a second pioneer really shows here for Devm. Do you think he's going for another P4 here or up to battle phase 3?
Ooh, IL-2 is coming in.
We see IL-2, the
Shoot,
airplanes.
To steal our
Yeah.
sector.
Kimbo is first out using the airplane ability. Of course, actually, Devm is just a minute away from getting his own Stuka close air support, so that could be a huge counter-attack here after these planes are done.
The enemy has driven a wedge in our lines.
Katusha is ready though,
Yeah,
and he has vision
it's
over those
firing.
pack
Yeah,
guns.
it's firing.
Where is this?
Our opponents are seizing a sector.
Will he get out? He will. Will the MG get out? He has to run through the barrage. One model remains. And it
Possibly.
doesn't live.
The enemy
Goes
has
down.
killed a machine gun crew.
Complete carnage. Those packs are so low. I would not be surprised if we see Kimbo going in here with a Sis barrage or something. Oh, P4 going in. Sis opens fire. Can we see a follow-up shot?
No follow-up shots on either side. Everything is low health here. These guys don't mess around. They're playing with fire today.
Yeah. Look at that grenadier though. That's an... Oh, we actually got the good retreat path from there. I'm surprised.
Yeah, it was also
Rifle
afraid.
nade.
Rifle nade does nice damage.
I must say, if we look at like the overall strategy here, like Kimbo definitely had the early game, but right now I feel like Devm is just prioritizing the VPs and it's actually working.
Always need to have 3 out of 5. He's going for the second P4, and that's a choice I don't like.
We are
KV1 is coming
losing
up.
a sector.
KV1 doesn't give a shit, and oh, that's the T-34 shot
Has been killed.
that we have been waiting for.
Rip that grenadier.
Ramps the building, scare the MG out.
The enemy is attempting to steal our sector.
See Kimbo going to destroy that house? I think it might be time to do so. Considering the machine gun in there is just such a pain to get rid of for him.
You want to leave it on 1 HP, right? The next time something gets in, you just shoot at it.
Ah, smart, smart. Sneaky.
Panzer IV is ready for battle. Enemy forces are securing our territory.
Well, the KV1 is out as the P4 hits the field. Katusha is ready to fire.
That's a
They are
2-model pack, and that's not something you want to move out.
Yeah.
Moves are being prepared in the center, it looks like.
That P4 is in trouble, dude. The packs are on across the map, the wrong side. There's no snare either.
There are defensive
is.
planes available if you want to use that.
Oh yeah, the Stuka close air support is ready.
No penetrations yet, there comes.
Our
Oh,
bases
final
are
shot
Oh,
misses
misses
from
the killing
Kimbo.
blow. He's gonna need to damage that though in order to be able to snare it, which is not the easiest. Easier said than done.
The enemy is taking our territory.
That's definitely not the way you want to use your 200 munitions as a defensive measure. Does keep his
Definitely
P4
not.
alive. Katusha once again firing.
Max range Katusha.
Our
Shells hitting
opponents are
all over
seizing
the place.
sector.
34 says hello.
Pax gives the T-34 a volley as the airplanes come in. Dodges
Close.
all of them thanks to the extra acceleration on the road.
Now Kimbo is back in the driver's seat, I would say. Look at that, hit the dirt immediately, so no suppression.
Yeah, I really like the use of that.
Yeah.
And KV1 is going in again, the packs are showing the other way. Quick turn around though.
Oh, keep one friendly fire. He's killed a couple conscripts there.
Well, it's killing infantry, it doesn't matter which side.
Commit suicide, but I don't want to go to hell.
Grenadiers reinforced.
As we have some downtime while both forces are repairing and preparing. Kimbo once again taking that middle VP.
Tusha's
Just
moving
a-
out. 14 seconds.
Yeah, all he needs is to neutralize it and then it starts ticking again.
Enemy is
It's gonna be
taking
2
our
versus 1
territory.
in the VP control.
T34 connects while the P4 bounces. He still has
It's a volley of
packers.
the packs though. Yeah.
And
Katusha
Katusha's
again
opening
though.
up.
Not max range this time.
Both carriers got dropped, but going to get out of the arc.
Yeah, and
Now
then
the
conscript
KV1
gets away
smells
with a
blood.
sliver of health. Oh, that's a bit too much pressure for the KV1. Gotta get
Well,
out of there.
B4
So
is gonna be
everything is
down.
bouncing, so maybe it isn't too much. Never mind.
It's a KV1 and the P4 goes down. Well,
Bing,
that, ladies and
bing, it
gentlemen,
says.
that's why you
It's
take this
actually a
command.
bell, you know.
Enemy is attempting to steal our sector.
Oh, and the button on the P4. KV1 is going back in there. You're almost at full HP
P34
anyway.
ram as well. Nice move there from Kimbo.
No way that P4 is getting away. Oh, and the shots are actually
Enemy
penning on
has
the KV1.
destroyed a panzer.
There's
Our lines of supply
plenty
are
of health
disrupted.
left. And Kimbo can almost get another KV1.
I can almost tell the frustration here from Devm is just attack grounding, trying to get some overarching shots. But I mean, it was really a strange decision not to veto this commander. We mentioned it at the start, right? When you were
Yeah.
going through the commander vetos.
Just see the power of the
Yeah,
one guard squad that's doing loads of work. You got that KV1, got those
the
IL2s.
airplanes. It's just such a heavy package.
We are losing a sector.
Oh, and it's going up for another volley. A bounce in the pen.
That was a nice greedy.
This is now German territory.
Yeah, had it been a slower repair there, it definitely could have finished it off if the both shots pens, right?
New Panzer IV.
I think it was 2 pens away from dying. And we have a fresh new P4, but it arrives as the second KV1 is cooking in the factory.
MG42 on the right hand side, it's a mine while trying to capture the VP.
Katusha is ready again to fire. Oh, it's going very close though. This P4 might go in for a dive here.
Oh, does he see it though? He doesn't see it, he fires at the guns. Now he's going for it.
Now he realizes.
Can he get it?
Can he get a shot in?
Oh, he doesn't. Oh, what a shame.
Oh yeah, that's
Would have
very
been a
unfortunate.
good opportunity. We need to watch out with his pack guns. One only needs to get sneezed at.
Need to punish
down.
those mistakes when they get presented like that.
keeping the low health packs on the field.
I don't think he has much options. I mean, he does also know the Katusha just fired, right? So he knows he has some breathing room. And we actually see some penetrations.
On the P4.
Still, that's a lot of HP to go through, even when it pens. You need a couple volleys.
Both players also have enough for planes.
Oh yeah, we're gonna see some dog fights maybe in the air.
Second KV1 has a nice pathway coming in on the side here.
Oh, that could be a
Let's
huge
spot
flank.
it.
Kimbo does know the packs are low HP. He could like sit on them.
Oh, and he just
Here comes the
drops the
planes.
planes outside the base. There's no AA available.
Full retreat from Devm.
But this KV1 is going
This
in.
could backfire though, if Devm uses his planes and Kimbo goes all in.
The enemy is taking our territory.
I do see a lot of restraint from both players though.
Yeah. But I think now he's in big trouble, Devm. So that's his
Really
back
like
there.
packs. Oh.
Can't use his infantry.
Oh, he's gotta click his own skill planes here, I think.
Are seizing a sector. Our base is under attack.
Oh,
Who should
huge shot on the
fires?
Pioneer. Don't lose that. That's your only repair.
One pack goes
We
down.
have lost a
Yeah,
pack.
Katusha is firing on the packs.
The enemy has driven
They are
a
not
wedge in
moving.
our lines.
Can we see a snare on the KV1? That
No,
might actually
no
be enough. The
munitions.
gun gets decrewed.
Both demons down.
That's a disaster.
Almost
Oh, and there was a machine gun left on southeast. There's no way that gets out alive.
Packens are recruiting and rallying. G running for its life. Still a conscript on the retreat path. With hit the dirt, however.
Yeah, so it still gets it though.
Lost an MG
Yeah.
team.
Goes down anyway.
Oh, another hit the dirt, so that he can't suppress. The machine guns are not working for Devm. They hit the dirt. What a nice usage
Yeah,
of
and he
utility
steals
from
the
Kimbo.
MG, merges into it, 6-man MG, going back to base.
Also, look at the map. Currently got 4 VPs for Kimbo, just draining the remaining 130 tickets of Devm's.
And Ostwind.
Enemy forces are
These are
securing
desperate
our
times
territory.
indeed.
Yeah. I wouldn't mind a T-34 perhaps here from Kimbo. Just something to throw away. Maybe get a ram, maybe, you know, try to make a deep dive behind the packs. Just something.
These grenadiers are just bleeding.
We are in a dangerous situation. 100 points remaining.
100 points remaining. Call has been made. And another Katusha fires. Packen goes down.
Enemy has destroyed an anti-tank
And the
gun.
P4 is gonna try to duel with the KV1 while the Grenadiers all die.
All
They have to
die as
retreat
well.
through another Katusha as well.
It's a slaughterhouse, Elpern. It's a slaughterhouse here.
Yeah, and Kimbo is just showing reservation. He's not pushing after that.
The enemy is attempting
As
to
the
steal our
Ostwind is gonna
sector.
make its presence known, and Kimbo is probably going to win here, I believe. I would be surprised if he didn't.
Every shot is hitting the Ostwind as well. Ostwind
We
down.
have lost a pack gun.
P4 about to go down.
Yeah, there's no way.
Yep. And Devm throws
And that's
in
game.
the towel. Very well
Wow.
played by Kimbo. He just used the commander perfectly.
Yeah, exceptionally well used there, I believe. Every ability in that doctrine was used except for the Emerald 20.
And the pep shots. The pep shots.
Ah, he hit the dirt is from that ability actually, so he actually used that as well, even though he didn't get the PPSHs. But
Very well played. Let's take a look at the kill ratio here. Kimbo in the end, almost as many kills as he lost. Of his standards. I think
Yeah,
once
this-
again you can see, I get that Devm wants to use his packs together to try and damage the KV ones, but every time they were together, it was an instant Katusha barrage. Maybe split them up. We will always have one life.
I mean, you can split them up, right? But once he gets that KV1 out, the KV1, if it sees a single pack, it's just gonna rush into it, and then that's dead, you know?
Yeah,
I
but
feel
you
like
don't
it
need to
wasn't-
put them on the same pixel, you know?
Oh yeah, you
Spread them
mean
out,
like that? Yeah,
that they
yeah.
can't get hit by one Katusha barrage. Because, like, you also see that when they're both running away, like, all the models, like, one rocket will shoot 3 models. Just all
Yeah.
next to each other. But the Katusha was a really good call.
Everything really just clicked for Kimbo that game, I feel. Like, everything was really spot on. And really well planned, I think.
Do you need a restart?
Yeah, I did restart. So send me another invite. Is game 2 already running?
Yep.
Oof. Let's fucking go. Let's see if Devm can take home a game, the next game here. Is this best of 5?
Best of 3.
It's a best of 3, I see.
Speedrun. Sent you an invite.
Mm-hmm. I'm in the lobby. I'm gonna get the rest of my coffee in my giraffe cup.
Nice. Ladies and gentlemen, in the meantime, don't forget to subscribe. Follow, subscribe to Elpern's channel. He plays a whole bunch of games himself. We'll probably see the link somewhere in the chat. And if you want to see any of the other matches, you need to check out Greyshot117 or AECO. And I saw that 2 guys followed the channel while casting. Yeah.
All right, we are ready to go in 2 minutes. So what are you thinking here, Mr. Dutchman? What do you expect from game 2?
What do we expect from game 2? Oh, we're gonna see something else. Kimbo was smart enough to veto that commander.
Mm-hmm. I must say, the commander picks here from both players are very interesting.
Yeah. I'm just curious. I'm gonna shut up. I'm just gonna sit back, see what happens.
Yeah.
1 minute remaining, please. Who is sponsoring this stream? At the moment, no one is, but we want to sponsor this stream.
Raid Shady Legends.
Very channel legends.
And
Yeah.
let's not forget our sponsor, NordVPN.
Yeah. I think the only sponsor go-to streams have is Flyer to 99. NordVPN everywhere. What's the other one? This is sponsored by Honey. Honey, is it?
Never heard of.
That's the coupon plugin.
It's probably something Dutch.
No. That's where Mr. Beast got a lot of money.
Who?
Mr. Beast. Don't tell me you don't know.
I'm just joking. All right, and we are live, Dutchman.
Yes, we are. Welcome to game number 2 in this best of 3 between Devm and Kimbo. Game number 1 went towards Kimbo. His superior Soviet tactics. See if Devm can turn the tide with his Soviet tactics. Elpern, what do you think of the commander picks?
Well, they're already picked. We see Lend-Lease for Devm. He's gonna try to get some revenge on those KB ones. Meanwhile, Kimbo is picking Blitzkrieg Doctrine, which I have actually seen him play quite a lot recently. He really likes this commander.
Fresh conscripts have arrived.
And he really likes that recon, which is just very nice since, you know, he's using tactical map, and the recon, it just gives you that like extra layer of strategical depth where you can kind of see everything at a glance. And with the recon, that's just so strong. And he really makes that worthwhile, I think.
Yeah, I really think it's a very good commander. You of course have that get out of jail free card with the Panther Tactician. Not to mention if you're really, let's say, if you have 100 bunch of munitions, you can get that close air support. You can use your tactical movement to get around MGs or drop up on some packants.
Yeah, and we see the first engagement went similar like last game. The machine gun's just gonna force away those cons. I must say though, we already see a deviation from last game with the build orders here. Devm not opting for the double engineer at the start. He might go still double engineer, he just goes it after the conscript, so if he wants 2-3, which is very good, because then he can grab that Dushka at 2 command points if he wants to, as 4 conscripts is usually a bit more expensive.
Oh, he doesn't capture the fuel. That's a mistake.
Yeah, good catch there, and he realized as well, it seems.
Yeah, now Kimbo can deny it.
And as mentioned, we do see the 4th conscript here, which means that Dushka is going to be a bit more difficult to get out. But it also means he has more firepower on the field earlier. As the machine gun is getting flanked, just like last game, very similar. And that's really bad for Kimbo, because what this means is that there's gonna be a sandbag on the fuel and a sandbag on the VP.
Yes, he does have a grenadier in the green, cover to deny the other fuel. Please try and contest it.
Yeah, well, it is captured. So
It's
Kimbo
getting
is managing
decaptured.
to push away though.
Look at the pushes on the left hand side. He's gonna get the cutoff. In the meantime, Devm is also connecting the opponent's fuel.
I am seeing a serious lack of sandbag building though. Maybe Devm prefers not to make sandbags to not give his opponent. No, maybe it's just a lot of micro right now in the south.
He's slow. Devm is getting slow. He's old. Elpern, he's old.
Area secured. The enemy is taking what we have secured.
There's not been a single unit loss so far. It's been very small skirmishes, nothing, no major, no deciding engagement so far.
Our headquarters has been improved. We can now build light mechanized infantry.
And I mean, the resource difference here, Devm is definitely getting the better of this early game.
Look at
And
where
we see
Kimbo's units are.
Yeah, all over in the right hand
Securing
side.
our territory.
Devm smartly moves back so that the MG can't shoot at it. Now he's getting a pretty decent trade versus his grenadiers. He even closes the distance in.
We are losing the
As
Devm
far
is
as possible.
smart. He's a good Code 2 player, but maybe you should try joining some tournaments.
MG is already flanked. And we have
Yeah.
Molotovs as well coming in.
Yeah, very nice use there. Double molly. Gonna force those units away. That conscript is getting very low though. MG is once again setting up.
And is also once again flanked and being mollied.
That flamethrower is dashing out some serious damage as well.
Are seizing a sector.
It was not focused, so it's just been firing that flamethrower.
And I'm afraid this is going to be a 7-minute T70.
The enemy has broken our supply
Oh
lines.
yeah, he already has tier 2. We do
Alright,
see
I would probably
tier
go straight
tier
for
2
it.
from Kimbo as well.
Reinforcements complete. The sector has been cut off. Taking Soviet fire. Tanks now have defensive smoke capabilities.
Line coming down as well.
Push them into the open. Shoot.
I must say, I'm really liking how Devm plays this. He is just dancing around Kimbo's forces.
Kimbo at least has one grenadier up to Fat 1, which gives him access to that field first aid, which he has been using.
Mm-hmm. No vehicle for either side yet. Also, fun thing to notice here, Devm did not capture his munition point this game. Not sure if that was a mistake or if he just thinks the game won't last that long. I mean, it's not really a moon-intensive doctrine, but don't see why you wouldn't capture that anyway. For the mines.
Didn't have time yet.
Yeah, possible. It's possible.
I think the flamethrower has range from the... Kimbo already moved back a little bit as well, so... Just to make sure. And he needs to get the flamethrower back to base.
Mm-hmm.
Needs to build the attack structure. 70 time.
Yeah, there we see the merge being used in the center as well. Just a very nice push from Devm here. And it's not being stopped because he can't stop that flamethrower. And it's just going ham on those poor grenadiers. This means the cutoff is gonna be taken just as Kimbo manages to grab his own fuel back, and it's already been
Trying to do some
once again.
S-mine cheese here, but...
Oh,
Sandbag probably station.
Territory is out of contact.
really close.
The engineer is still on the field. Feeling like we're missing a timing here.
Oh, 2-2 is out. Oh wait, that's not a T-70 Dutchman. Do you see what that is?
I see what I see.
Is this Skeletron tactics being
This
shown
is
in
Skeleton.
Masterleague? Very interesting. We see the
Assault
first the
guards.
M5 half-track assault group, which also gives the guards rifle infantry, which have Thompsons. Oh, but the AA, the quad is not up just yet, so the 2-2 can force that away.
I mean, don't forget these Thompsons do a lot of damage to close range as well.
Yep, they do not need a snare when they can delete a 2-2 anyway.
Immediate backend coming up. There's a heal bunker as well now. That's something that Kimbo desperately needs. Just look at the health of his squads here. But the crowd mower has been acquired. It's gonna get rid of some of the S-mines here.
Opponents are seizing a sector.
Could need some minesweeper.
You have a car. Got a car.
Yeah.
Carl, we got a car.
A pack gun is
Alright,
ready.
Ivan is ready to fire here. And he opens up. Suppression. Oh,
Double time at your command.
and he's on the chase. Smells blood here. Needs to
Yeah,
watch out.
pack.
2-2 is rallying in the pack as well.
Yeah. Should be able to get away here. I don't... That 2-2 is quite risky, I think.
Yeah?
Yeah, that's a burst.
Oh, and the pack
Pack
misses.
misses! Surely the 2-2 would have finished that off if the pack connected. That's very unfortunate for Kimbo.
Devm
Maybe,
luck.
maybe he used up all his luck last game. That's very unfortunate though.
Just look at the map control from Devm. Look at this fuel. And he hasn't even used allied supply drops. Once again,
Yeah, it's-
double fuel control.
The enemy is
Plus
attempting
39
well
versus
played.
plus 10.
Wait, can't he get a T-34? Oh wait, he doesn't even have T-34
No,
yet,
he
never
needs a
mind.
couple buildings.
I was like, wait, why does he have so much resources? But he needs both tier 3 and tier 4, so he's still quite a bit away.
Nice.
Our
The power of
opponents
this
are seizing a sector.
quad mount is of course the suppression it delivers. Full health consequence of Grenadier here being forced away on the right hand
We
side.
are losing a sector.
Now Devm is getting a second engineer. Probably because he's like, engineers are never at base, how can I ever build something?
A sector has been
I must
cut
say
off.
that the build so far for Austria has been very similar. It's usually 4 grenadiers into a 2-2 or a flame half-track, into a pack, into a second machine gun. We have seen very little deviation throughout the entire tournament, I think, for the Austria builds.
Oh, and here comes the Allied supply drop. Extra fuel for the Rodina. Assault rifle, guard rifles infantry marching forward.
MG trying to desperately hold the hordes here. Conscript just charge through the holes in the defense of Kimbo. Pack getting forced away.
Meantime, on the right hand side, we got a flank coming in from the Flamer and another conscript.
The quad is moving in again. No incendiary rounds on the MG42.
And Kimbo
You're
holds. Yes, I'm laughing at your pronunciation.
God damn it. I'm trying, man. Oh, pack connects. This is going down, most likely. He's using the overdrive, but it was not enough to escape the 2-2.
Good catch there.
Yeah.
A good engagement for Kimbo all in all. The Grenadiers held the line.
Yeah,
Didn't even have to retreat this MG.
Both players are so aggressive that one little slip up and they lose something like major. That's quite decisive.
Look at the fuel of Devm. He can just tack up, and Kimbo isn't even near getting Battle Phase 2 yet.
He did get the tier 3 up now, all he needs is tier 4, so he can definitely get a vehicle out here. If he got the manpower for it.
Yes, his engineer waiting in the base for it.
Meanwhile, Kimbo is quite far behind. No battle phase 2 yet, and he can't even afford it.
Oh, nice Ura there from the conscripts of Devm. Get around the flank of that MG.
Micro everywhere.
The enemy is taking our territory.
Tier 4 is coming up right now. So the vehicles are coming. Do you think it's going for T-34s or M4Cs here?
I think M4Cs.
Yeah. Oh, Grenadier getting very low right side. Kimbo missing that one. Losing a squad.
The enemy is attacked. The enemy has driven a wedge in our
We need
lines.
to work his 2-2 here, because there's no AT on the field at the moment.
He is rebuilding that Grenadier though, not getting that second pack first.
How much time does he have? He doesn't really have that much. Okay, maybe I would go for T-34.
Enemy forces are
I mean, they're
securing our
cheaper, right?
territory.
What's the price difference? 100 manpower? 80 manpower?
80 manpower. And,
Yeah,
fuel.
I mean, it's worth it, right?
I'm followed it up by Katusha. And you're golden.
Yeah. And we see 2-2 going in. No snare from Devm though.
Ooh,
I feel like that's
interesting.
another missed opportunity there.
No
But
munitions.
there... Oh, good. I missed that. My bad. We do see Devm going for a NUD or the M4C though.
Now the snare for the munitions is there. He was probably upgrading one of his infantry squads to
7-man, yeah.
the 7-man upgrade. Wasn't fast enough for cancelling it.
Actually, he does not have a 7-man squad anywhere, as far as I can tell. Not sure where that munitions went.
No, he cancelled the upgrade.
Oh, okay, I see what you mean. To get that second snare, I see.
We are losing a sector.
And Kimbo is just pushing on all fronts currently, just slow and steadily. He's doing it methodically, as the M4C appears super fast. Just charging forward.
Shot 1 kill. That's
Kimbo
about it.
still, no battle phase 2, no second pack. No macro decision so far, no reaction to the
Enemy
M4C.
is taking our our territory.
Retreating his forces, but he's gonna
How
need something to
good
answer.
is the M4C at killing infantry?
It's very good. Or quite good, I would say. It has that fire rate. It is essentially a carbon copy of the Sherman 76 variant. Except it has different rounds, I believe, if I'm not mistaken.
Also has the HVAP rounds.
Yeah,
Used against
just like
heavily
the-
armored.
Enemy is attempting to steal our sector.
I think that's the same as the American variant has though, so it's probably straight up a carbon copy.
Reaction
Except
has
that,
been
of
here
course-
from Kimbo. Double
Anti-tank
pack
gun has
and tacking
arrived.
up.
Our opponents are seizing a sector.
There is the answer. I think the only difference is that it can't repair itself, right? Because it can't decrew.
Yep.
And that's about
We
it.
are losing
These
a
guys
sector.
is huge manpower waste here from Devm. It's manpower he needs, in my opinion, to get out the second
Manufacturing
tank or
capability
indirect
has been
fire.
increased.
I expect to see Dushka next from dear Devm. Actually, you can get another vehicle. What am I talking about? You should definitely get another vehicle.
Enemy forces are securing our territory.
As pointed out here in chat as well, you don't get combined arms either, which is of course true.
I'm forced to see.
The
Getting a
enemy
little
is
close to
attempting
that
to
second
steal our
team.
sector.
Huge flank though. And there's smoke on the MG. Not that he needed it, but you know, better safe than sorry, I guess. That MG is turning around. I'm not sure if that's a 5D move. No, it wasn't. Obviously.
Yeah.
Our opponents are seizing a sector.
Kimbo is taking up right now as well. P4 is about a minute away.
The enemy is taking our territory. Contact! Red Army! The enemy has broken our supply lines.
Yeah, I need
Oh,
a quick
Bring.
pause here,
Oh,
because I need
okay.
to resolve an issue downstairs. Be right back.
Alright, chat. Time for some analysis. What do you guys think of the game so far? What is going on? Let's discuss. We have a second M4C coming here for Devm. Meanwhile, Kimbo is about to reach P4. So we got a P4 and double pack versus double M4C and no other AT for Devm. Analysis, not to be confused with a very similar word that means something completely different. P4 OP, that's couldn't Dutchman at least mute it? You're impressed by Kimbo resistance. I must agree, he's playing very
Alright,
aggressive.
3,
He's
2,
working out.
1.
Oh yeah,
Action.
go ahead.
Action.
Action.
Once again, these guards are just marching forward without getting much done. Needing manpower.
I think they're actually getting a lot done. They already killed a squad, right?
Yeah, that was.
It's just here, they're a bit outmatched. He really needs a support, or like a support platform of some kind.
2-2 wants to get the kill. Almost vet 3 here. Kimbo took control of this game back.
Yeah, though there is a second M4C coming. I think we might see a huge push here from Mr. Devm.
He needs one, he needs to dive on top of the Atigans.
Yeah, the double pack is definitely the main concern here for Devm. He needs to deal with that as soon as possible. Oh, another Grand getting very low. Shermans could
Oh, one is shooting at
finish
it.
that.
One is shooting at the Packen.
Yeah, that's also a solid decision. I mean, you can get away with both here. The coaxial gets the Grenadier as the pack is retreating.
Oh, one is going to get fausted here.
We have a new
Yeah.
Panzer IV.
But there's a lot of Soviet infantry. But the P4 is arriving, and the double pack are almost in position. Do we
No
see a
snare, no snare, no munitions.
Primed to go.
Once again, fake.
That's what you get for not capping the munition point at the start of the game, Devm. And this
Oh, and it's
M4C
reverse.
is
It's
in
going
trouble.
forward instead of reverse.
Yeah.
E4 going for it.
As the packs are coming up as well, I don't see this M4C getting away.
It's a rear armor. He needs to turn around. He's trying to turn.
Yeah,
Not a rear armor shot. He
bouncing.
needs his 3 actually.
Packs are lining up.
Oh, and they connect on the other.
One goes down and the second one is in range as well.
Enemy forces are
No
securing
second
our
volley, though.
territory.
And to see down. Well played there by Kimbo.
And once again the
Yeah.
machine gun just stopping
Yeah.
these pushes.
I think it's a huge misplay from Devm by going forward away with your tank. Showing that booty opponent.
Yeah, just solid stuff from Kimbo though, staying with that squad on the fuel point in order to get the Faust off, because he knows he has the double pack and that the Devm doesn't. It means he wins those
The
engagements,
squad of
and
pioneers has arrived.
you know, if he just forces the unit to stay a bit longer so the P4 can get out and follow it up, it's just brilliant.
Here comes the Soviets. Our machine gun turret has been installed.
Pack greets the M4C coming out of the base.
Yeah, I think Devm needs to find a different angle of approach there.
I think the second M4C was a mistake. Should have been a Katusha. Because Kimbo has all the power with his support weapons at the moment. There's no indirect fire available.
Oh, he uses the smoke, and it does cover the machine gun. I thought it would hit next
that's
to
a
the
smart
machine
one.
gun, not covering it. But it does cover.
Nice move.
The enemy is attempting to steal our sector.
And that's a massive retreat from, or for Kimbo.
The sector has been cut off. Our opponents are seizing a sector.
Still 3 stars under control there for Kimbo, so...
I also want to
on
point
the
out
clock.
this game, the use of tactical movement by Kimbo. It's been used multiple times, but we've barely seen like any of the other abilities used. He's just using that sprint to very good effect, I think.
He heard you, he just clicked on the E4 command tank.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's a really solid pick though here, isn't it? He already has the double pack, and he has the P4. The command P4 is just going to defend the packs from the like Katusha fire, for instance.
Interesting smoke here from Kimbo. He smoked. Very
He's trying to
early.
overpower the Syscan here with the vehicles.
This can connect him though. Grenadiers coming up, trying to do something.
Yeah.
And for C, but the packs already lining up.
Yeah.
One shot goes in, then the
Shoots the volley.
smoke comes
The
up.
enemy is attempting to steal our sector.
And Kimbo did go for double engineer, so he's trying to fix his tank. Oh, Grenadier in trouble. Might go down.
So is the conscripts though. There's 2 P4s right here. Syscan, that Syscan is never surviving. The Grenadier blob is coming.
2-2 is pouncing on it.
All he needs is
Well, we
click
gotta
fire
block
up here,
it.
I think. Oh, will we see a merge here perhaps?
Oh, no merge.
No,
Lose it, but
that's a solid capture. Snare on the 2-2. Where is the M4C? It needs to be there.
the C is on the right hand side. This is probably another merge. Something died there, I think.
I think it was just the Syscan crew. He's desperately trying to save it. That's a lot of manpower trying to save that Syscan.
But engineer went down.
Oh yeah, it did. I mean, look at... I mean, it's just the entire Kimbo's army here. It's like he's been playing chess, you know. He's just developing his pieces all the time. He doesn't want to keep them in the backline. Meanwhile, Devm right here is just undeveloped. He has his pieces, you know. They're stuck in the back.
Stuck in the base.
Yeah.
Smoke coming up. deal with the MG. But one
Huge
conscript's
shots
already.
on those conscript. That's so much bleed.
I mean, at least P4 command tankers already has 10 kills.
Yeah, and it's just that aura as well, you know, the defensive aura, making him take less damage, bleed
Enemy is
less.
down to 200 points. The enemy is taking our territory.
And the LMG Grenadiers just really
What?
showing who's boss in these engagements.
Our opponents are seizing a sector. Infantry contact! Panzer force standing by.
Empress is gonna get snared again, but on the right hand side where there's no packs. Pretty sure that should be fine.
Enemy forces are
Oh, the
securing
packs are
our
regrouping.
territory.
Even less time for a cheeky attack
Territory is
right there.
out of contact.
There's just no manpower for Devm. Look at this, the bleed, the really bad engagements for him. He's not even
72
reinforcing because he wants
units
another vehicle.
killed versus 138.
Yeah.
Spain.
And
Kimbo can get another tank out there.
And Kimbo can afford the off-map planes this game now, and that could be a GG push to go together with that. Devm picked a Doctrine which does not have access to any skill planes.
Now he was banking on getting those early vehicles out.
Yeah.
M4C didn't really do that much.
The packs really stopped it in its crib, I think. Do see another M4C here, but I don't think he has much choice. Katusha is just gonna get so punished by picking at this point, I think. He needs some,
Enemy is taking our territory.
what do you call it? Like map presence, you know?
Just to run away.
Mm-hmm.
Guards up to 9 kill, almost at 3. What did they get at 3? Hacken is over on the right hand side. Opens up an M4C.
Oh, M4C
Nice.
getting snared, but the Grenadiers might go down here. Yes, they do.
Stuka cast has been enabled.
Oh, and here comes the GG push, I believe. We have a Grand Blob coming in from the left side. We got Pack and P4 coming in from the front. Another Pack from the right hand side. He needs to get out of that fucking circle, Devm. Move it.
Ass.
Get out of there.
We must defend our headquarters.
Oh,
Wrath
and the
of
pack
Kimbo,
can
and
already
it takes it.
out.
That Pack is in trouble now, though. There's a second
Enemy
M4C.
forces are securing
It's
our
on its flank.
territory.
Conscript man down as well.
Spotted.
Oh,
Siskin
and
goes
Siskan gets
down.
down to the command P4.
There's a new P4 in the build. The other P4s.
Oh, conscripts here,
Ready?
if we can see a sprint and snare. No snare. Pack goes down.
Enemy has destroyed an anti-tank gun.
Nice
Molotov
attack
on the
rounds
machine
as
gun.
well there. The micro
M4C is
insane.
going in again.
Oh, another conscript is gonna bite the dust. He's getting deleted. Here comes another Faust.
Devm down to 4
That's
squads.
fast.
2
That's the
P4s
fast.
coming in on that M4C.
And it's snared. Getting away for you.
Our opponents
What's he
are
waiting for?
seizing
What's he
a
looking at?
sector.
Kill it! Kill it now!
I mean, maybe he doesn't know how severely he damaged his opponent in this engagement here. Devm has nothing left
Oh,
but a
that's
dream.
conscript. So many tanks shooting at it. Moot.
Conscript gets away, but it's not gonna matter. The German Panzer Division is here.
It's here. Panzergruppe Leer. They're bouncing, everything bounces. The engineer is down.
This is the RNG Devm needed, but it's too late. It's way too late. As the Pack finishes it off. Suiting end here, I think.
Saltino GG.
I think it's fair to say that the game is over. Well played to both players, though. I'm really impressed by Kimbo's performance these 2 matches.
Yeah, it was really Devm. I think Dev really had a good early start, but he capitalized on it too.